Hello, I'm Adam from UGM, and in this video we'll be taking a quick guided tour through UGM's first UFX plugin, Reverb. UFX Reverb is about making professional-sounding reverbs easily accessible, musical, and creative. The plugin sports 10 unique reverb engine modes, ranging from rooms and halls to completely gated and reversed reverb models. When you open UFX Reverb for the first time in your DAW, the first thing you should take a look at are the global presets at the top bar of the user interface. Here you can find the subcategories that will help you to find a reverb that suits your music production needs and streamlines your workflow.
Young and dreamy, I grew up so fast, and I don't believe that I'm not a shy. Young and dreamy, thinking in my past, thinking in my dream. Musical I was, young and dreamy.
When browsing presets, you can lock the mix control at around 50% and then start skipping through the presets. By doing this, the mix control will stay the same while the presets change the reverb parameters, and you can hear what's changing. Once you find a preset that you like, you can easily unlock the mix slider again and then adjust the value to your liking. But maybe you don't know what you want. If that's the case, try hitting the surprise button. By doing so, all of the parameters except the ducking and mix control will be set randomly. Turn the small and big knob all the way up to big and roll the dice. Find something cool? Tweak it from there and then save it as your very own preset.
In my past, thinking in my dream. Musical I was, young and dreamy.
If you want to design your own reverb, we recommend first setting the mix control to around 50% and then start tweaking the three control knobs in the dimension section. The time knob controls how long the reverb tail is going to be, set to the middle at 50% for a basic reverb effect. The size knob controls how big the virtual size of the room is. Set it here as a starting point in the middle at around 100%. The pre-delay knob delays the reverb effect from the dry signal. Turn the control to around 20 milliseconds for a basic pre-delay value. Diffusion controls the reverb distribution inside the room. Here it's the same principle. Start with putting the diffusion knob to a middle value around 50%. Turn damping up a bit, around 20 to 30%, to damp the higher frequencies in the reverb, but not too much so that the clarity of the effect is maintained. Modulation brings variety and life back into the reverb effect. Start putting it at around 20% to add a bit of variation while also keeping it basic. If you want to take things one step further, you can then add filters and effects from the blue section on the right. The filter modes cover everything from equalizer settings to distortion, lo-fi, and saturation effects. On the other hand, the finisher modes are much more abstract and complex. They cover everything from movement, glitches, delay, and infinite soundscape effects. If the reverb is sounding too washy and large and you need to carve a bit of space in your mix, try turning up the ducking control. This way the reverb will get automatically sidechained from the input signal, which can create very cool effects and easily cleans up the washy reverb tail. Freeze is one of the coolest features of UFX Reverb. Freeze the current input instantly with this button. When you freeze the input, the effect grabs a small grain of the sound and continues to repeat it infinitely. You could literally press this button and then come back the next day and the sound will still be playing. By the way, using an Aux Return channel can be helpful when creating interesting textures with your input. Easily send the signal from one channel to another and add UFX Reverb with 100% mix setting. Either skip through presets or use the surprise control to find a good starting point. That's basically all you need to know to get started with UFX Reverb. If you have any questions, just let us know in the comments. We'll see you in the next video.